Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here. Y'all know I just left the mall. Today was a long day for everybody. Hi. I'm sorry, beloved. Hi, relax. Life goes on. What's going on? Do I have moderators in the chat before I get going? Hi. Let me see. Do I have any moderators? My time management is not off. My time management is perfect. Hi, Canada. How you doing? Hi, Miss Beverly. Hi, Blue Skies. Ashley, what's up, girl? Why you didn't meet me at the mall? Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, Philly. Hi, St. Louis. Today was a lot. Hi, Casper. Is Kat still live? Or is she sending people over? What's up, Virginia? Like the live. Thank you. Okay, North Carolina. Okay, y'all, I'm not going to be on long because I'm going to see Tim's tonight. I'm going to a concert. And I stayed on all day today. I sat down and stayed on all day today. So I'm proud of myself. And I got a lot of work done today. But what do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to see? It's so much. Where do y'all want to start? Shout out to me. I love you too. So y'all just want to start straight off with Max. Okay. Y'all say the defense put on a Super Bowl performance today. Hi. Yeah, so that is definitely something that I noticed that Simone and Adrian, their body language was wild today. They were like sitting on the edge of their seats. Yak's lawyer had an altar call moment. You guys are so funny. Altar call moment is wild. Okay, y'all say Max hit a home run today. He was fighting for his client. That's how y'all feel? See, Yes, she did. Okay, y'all say that Steele and Schardt created enough reasonable doubt for the jury to see that Woody probably killed Nut and not none of the defendants. Is that the consensus in the chat? Pastor Weinstein. How do I feel they did today? I don't know. It was a very emotional courtroom. It should be over. So we got Batman and Robin. Who's Batman and who's Robin? Max did what he was paid to do and he did it well. But I feel bad at how Max went at him. Too emotional. It was definitely emotional. Oh, they said please. You said please keep it to yourself. What do I have to keep to myself? Max did his job. Everybody is like saying Max did his job. I guess we can start off with Max. Let's see. I can't believe this is day 120. I'm about to get you something, Hendrix. I'm a grown thing here to my sins. Y'all have mixed feelings on Max, huh? I was on mute. That's why you couldn't hear me, but you should be able to hear me now. Mixed feelings on Max.
Decided about your position on the juror.
Your Honor, in regards to, and on behalf of Mr. Williams, we've had a chance to consider everything that's been presented to the court in regards to this juror, and we've spoken with other counsel. We're not of one accord, and so I'll let everyone speak for themselves.
All right.
But on behalf of Mr. Williams, we would oppose the juror being removed from this jury. We would ask that she remain. We do not think that there's been enough put forward to substantiate her being removed.
Okay.
And that's our position.
This
Well,
about the
if
jury,
we
right?
were removing her, we would be letting her go.
Oh, it's
But,
that's what I
okay.
mean.
All right.
Mr. Kendrick is not opposed to the court letting this juror go.
Okay.
Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Stillwell, we are opposed to letting this juror go. We are under the impression that she is still getting paid.
I am also under that impression
Okay.
currently.
So we are opposed to letting the juror go.
My impression is that she might have had some, I don't know what was going on, something between her and her current employer. But I mean, all I know is what y'all know, so. I couldn't hear what you said without. Okay, well, Y'all gonna have to work that out between yourselves.
Mr. Ryan would like to wardar the witness or the juror to ensure she wouldn't hold it against us if we were to keep her.
Okay.
Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Huey, we want her to stay.
All right.
Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Nichols, we are not opposed to letting the juror go.
All right. Thank you. All right. And essentially the state's position was, I'll leave it up to the court.
It
to
was
have a position
essentially-
one way or another, or.
It was essentially that we'd ask that the court just make an inquiry whether or not she's experiencing any kind of hardship that, you know, makes her more inclined to take the job. That's the thing that we were trying to discern, if she's experiencing a hardship that makes it, in her mind, necessary that she take the job because of the 2 months pay that she didn't get from the current position.
Right. I don't know that she
She
voiced
said,
not getting 2 months pay. I thought she said that she got paid late, that there were some issues.
Okay, guys. I have not. Oh, I gotta put this on mute over here, y'all. I have not had interaction with them at all. I talked to Miss Westmoreland one time. Do y'all hear an echo? How do I make this stop? Oh, there we go. I've never spoke to D. Williams at all, and I've only spoke to Westmoreland maybe twice. But other than that, no, I've never spoken to them.
With payment a few times late from her employee.
I may have misunderstood that. I thought that she said that she didn't get paid once last year and then another month earlier this year.
Yeah, but I thought that that was, and we can find out more, but I had thought that that was an issue with not getting paid when she thought she was going to get paid, but ultimately it getting paid.
And then we'd ask that if the court could get clarification on whether she is or is not currently getting paid, those two things.
Okay, well, I was pretty clear that she is currently getting paid. I think she just wants another job because she's not happy with this job or something. I don't know, but okay. All right. Well, we'll take it up later. All right. Anything else before we get the jury back in? Who's going to be up next for cross-examination? Is Mr. Nichols going to have any cross-examination? Okay. All right. Let's get Mr. Copeland and.
Your Honor, we do have.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Your Honor, Mr. Schardt over the lunch break, and we thank him, provided the exhibits that he's intending to potentially use.
Okay.
And so the state does have some objections to a few of his exhibits. And I don't know if the court received a copy of his exhibits.
I don't have a copy. Did you send a copy to Ms. Percifield? Okay. Can somebody so that, or
It's on a
pull them
flash
up or
drive.
something?
It's on a flash drive. Do you have another?
Some easy way for me to be able to look at them. Are these like audios or videos or something, Miss Hilton? What is it that you're
So-
objecting to?
One of the exhibits was the same exhibit that Mr. Steele attempted to exhibit, which was the Instagram post with the innocent man Instagram post. And so that was
Okay.
included.
Now, I adopt all of Mr. Steele's arguments for admission,
Uh-huh.
but based on the court's ruling, I was not
Okay,
intending on introducing it.
The next two exhibits are, there's, I think it's DS-27A, which is a warrant for false report of a crime. Mr. Copeland was never convicted. Matter of fact, I think that case was actually dismissed. And so I'm not sure the relevancy of the warrant that,
is this a different warrant than he was presented with before?
yeah, this is
That
different
was for
from
the
the murder
murder,
warrant,
okay.
yes.
I can, Your Honor, I can hand up to the court my copy.
Okay,
And there's two warrants, actually, one for false report of a crime and then one for false statements, both which were dismissed by the state.
So, Your Honor, this
Mhm.
warrant was from 2021.
mhm.
It was pending in the DA's office until earlier this year. It's been pending while this trial is going on. The DA's office, I believe it says January 18th of 2024, no prost, or they said decline to prosecute. I believe that's the third document.
Yeah,
I'll point out a couple things. First of all, the reason for the decline to prosecute is prosecutorial discretion, not a hole in the evidence. Also, that decline to prosecute says that this case can be, it says at this time, the state declines to prosecute, meaning it can be brought up in the future. And quite simply, Your Honor, the state cannot, it's clear under the law that pending cases against a witness are bias and motive.
mhm.
The state cannot evade the reality of pending cases by just simply dismissing cases against their witnesses before they testify.
Mhm.
So this case was pending during this trial. I believe Mr. Copeland, I wasn't planning on introducing any evidence, but Mr. Copeland gave a interview to the Danza Project where he seems to be under the impression that the case is still pending as of that interview. So I don't even know if he's aware about the declination of prosecution.
Okay. When was that interview? About
Recently, like.
Okay.
between the
Recent.
last couple of months or,
I think
Couple of
last
weeks.
few
Okay.
weeks.
all right. That seems relevant.
And then that's fine, that it seems relevant. We just don't think he can go into the warrants. He can say, was he arrested for false report of a crime and was the case declined? But I'm not sure if he intends to show him the warrants of his arrest.
Was he arrested?
He was arrested and then the case was dismissed.
3 years later.
Well, just to be clear,
When was he
he was in
arrested?
jail. The false report of a crime is he accused a jail guard of using OC spray on him, and the jail reviewed the tape, and the jail guard didn't even have OC spray.
Okay.
And so that's, I mean, this going into the warrant trial, it was declined earlier this year in January of 2024.
Okay, well, I mean,
Like in my opinion, so in my opinion, I think that once again, the state is reaching, and this is something that, you know, they could have disclosed, but they chose not to. But that's my opinion.
all of it, and then if it becomes necessary to use those documents, you can use them.
Yes, John.
What else? Okay, all right, and I think we're ready to get Mr. Copeland and the jury in.
Your Honor, we just had one other thing Mr. Schardt just brought to our attention that he intends on introducing. And I didn't know.
Do we need to ask Mr. Copeland to step
Yes.
aside? And sorry, we thought we were ready for you, but we're not quite. Just hang very close. I'm gonna have y'all come back from lunch 15 minutes earlier than the jury so that we can do these kind of things. All right, yes.
Your Honor, it appears that Mr. Schardt intends on showing him as a demonstrative a jail outfit. And I don't know the relevance of
Why?
showing him the jail outfit.
Because a theme in this case has been the Fulton County Blues. In particular, on June 10th, 2015.
He came in wearing that, right?
You get me?
We can hear you. Okay, can y'all hear? Okay, everybody can hear you. So, how you doing?
I can hear you now.
How are you doing?
You can hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, I'm just chilling.
I didn't say what are you doing. I said how are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to work this. You can see me?
Yes, we can see you.
Oh, where's him?
Everybody says hi. You don't see? Can you see the comment?
No, I don't know how to work this. You
Well,
heard
we
me?
can see. Yes, we can see you. Okay, so Woody, I just want to know one thing. I just want to know who is Lil Mike?
Who?
Lil Mike.
You trying to boy on YouTube?
No, Lil Mike. Who is Lil Mike and Quez? Where are they? Are they okay?
Shit, that's prosecutors. Huh?
Hmm?
You said what happened?
Nothing. That's all I said. We want to know who is Lil Mike and Quez. That's the main question.
I might know who they is tomorrow.
You
So
might know
when
who they are.
when
Well,
when
you
you
don't
call
have
me,
court tomorrow.
then I'll tell the court if I did.
Well, I'm just asking. You said you made them up. Well, you told that to the whole wide world. You know
The who?
everything the whole wide world.
They did that, not me. Now I gotta worry about them too, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go with him shit up.
Hold on. 1 second. Okay, so I just got a question. So a lot of people, can you answer this? If you can't answer this, then you can let me know. But a lot of people want to know, like, so when everybody gets out, do you think you guys can, do you still love them? And do you think you guys can rekindle your relationships?
Say what?
When everybody gets out, because we know they're all going to get out, do you still love them?
I don't hate nobody.
I said, do you love them? I didn't say, do you hate them?
I'm saying I love everybody.
Okay, do you think you guys can rekindle your relationship?
Who said it was damaged?
That's what they asked. I don't know.
Caleb, you know not to ask me these questions.
You can't rekindle. You can't say you can rekindle relationships.
I don't need to speak English at this point.
Why are you chewing on a bottle cap like that?
It calm my nerves. You ain't never know that? Huh?
I don't know
You
why. No, I
you
don't know
don't
why.
chew?
No, plastic.
Yeah. You get mad, you bite your teeth together. It's like the mouthpiece. The
So
mouthpiece.
look, when you was on the stand, was you about to bite the orange juice top?
Caleb, the court ain't over with, Caleb.
The orange juice top. What they got to do? You chewing on the top.
The way they looked at me today, it got something to do with every damn thing.
Well, everybody.
I got them big old glasses on.
First of all, let's not talk about glasses because you
Did
got
you
them.
tell them that you in my next 2021?
See, why you putting? First of all, what I was about to say was, if you're going to talk about my glasses, we have to talk about them ugly glasses you had on at the 20v1. Them ugly, look like rainbow glasses. Oh, look, he has them. Those are so ugly.
On a hater would say.
These are Chanel.
I'm on YouTube Live.
He said I'm on YouTube Live.
Now we going to the pool party.
Ain't no pool party, they just pool kick.
Yeah, they gonna be doing what they did last time.
Yeah,
For sure. Hello, Caleb.
Yes.
Did you tell them you in my next 2021?
Well, when is it coming out? I want to see it.
I forgot who recorded. I don't did about 20 of them.
Well, at the end of the day, I just wanted you to come over here because everybody is so worried about you.
For real, what they worried for?
They just want to know if you are okay, and you know.
That's a crazy question to ask. I don't think nobody in this situation is okay.
I know.
I don't even think the prosecutor is okay.
They're
like
not.
they was in jail too.
Well, their body language today was very different than other days. What would you agree? You don't want to answer that either? You know the whole world can see it.
Can see what?
Them and their body language. They say, what's the address to the pool party?
What pool party?
You just said you was going to a pool party.
Dang, they knows it, bro. God. When you come back to Atlanta?
You nosy too. Look, okay, right here. Somebody says this.
Nate Smile knows.
Tell Woody he is loved. Are you looking at the comments?
I can't see no comments.
I don't know what. Tell Woody.
And I appreciate it. And let me talk about my glasses. These was a birthday gift.
Who bought them for you?
They cost more than the glasses you got on.
These are Chanel.
And these are Louis Vuitton. They ain't in the store no more.
Oh my God. I'm trying to tell you some. They want to know. No, I'm trying to show you some good comments. They say, we got your back, Woody.
For sure. I got a back too. Y'all know I'm going out gun blaze. Caleb, you gotta get me started, Caleb. I'm about to heat up now.
They said, did Valerie call you and curse you out?
Do it look like Don't y'all stop being messy for y'all get me started.
They say, we support you, Woody. They said, stay aware of your surroundings. They said, keep your head up.
You know what I mean? You want to show you how many people standing outside my car right now?
Yeah, let us see.
Stop playing, Caleb. What's wrong with you?
Well, you the one that said it.
You know how I roll.
How you roll?
Solo, dolo.
Yeah, you made me drive you around like your chauffeur.
I ain't make you do nothing.
You're supposed to be driving me around.
Did you tell everybody you got my license back for me?
Oh, that's what I was supposed to say. Thank you so much. So, guys,
Hey,
when
that's why I feel better. I walked out of the courtroom. I wanted to go to war with the world till you told me that.
okay, so
I started telling folks, everybody who want to smoke me, like, nigga, be somebody they want to smoke me. All you got to do is meet me outside the courthouse. We can get it going right now.
what?
You hear me? They better stop playing.
Okay, so pretty much what happened was we went over to the courthouse. You guys remember at the beginning when the prosecution is just asking him, what'd you go to jail for? The only thing that he remembered ever going to jail for was driving without a license. And I definitely now I understand why he remembers that, because he has about 10 open driving with no license cases. Starting from 2011
I'm on YouTube
all the
Live.
way to 2015. So we went to the courthouse.
I'm behind you.
I'm gonna mute him. Okay, so we went to the courthouse and we filled out the paperwork to try to get him on a calendar to get his license back, because he's trying to get his life together. And today, while I'm on live with you guys, I get a wonderful phone call. So I want everybody to put in the chat, shout out to Tamika. She called me and let me know that she had all of the paperwork for Mr. Copeland to go and get his license reinstated. So shout out to Tamika and shout out to Mr. Copeland, who is no longer going to be riding dirty.
Shout out to you, because Lord knows I still ain't going to stop.
Well, shout out to me. You like my shirt?
What it say, Magic City?
Yeah.
You gonna be a scribble now?
No, this is gonna be clickbait. Now they're gonna say that. Oh my god!
Really, Kayla? This is crazy.
What's crazy?
The phone froze. You're a prosecutor, defense attorney. Now, a scribble.
Is that I'm not
Get
a
that money, girl. Get that money.
Strippers do
Get
not
that
wear
money, Kayla. We gonna be Magic City Kayla.
Magic City case. Well, Suri had to buy everybody in the case Magic City. Well, he had to provide lunch, and he bought Magic City wings. So we all support Magic City.
Who did?
One of the defense attorneys was held in contempt earlier, and he had to buy lunch for everybody, and he chose to buy Magic City hot wings.
For sure.
All right.
That's what's up.
We just wanted to make sure you were okay.
We're gonna
get back into it. We're gonna.
I had to go get on my 4 pills in the powder set. I'll catch you later.
All right.
Take care.
Goodbye. Mm-hmm.
Talking about 2015.
Oh, 15. Okay.
2015. He's
June
on
10th, June 10th. Okay.
He's on video.
Yeah.
All right. There's a lot of June 10th. He's on video, and he's not wearing a jail outfit because they haven't brought him to the jail yet.
Okay.
Part of the reality of Rice Street, and I'm not asking this to go back with the jury, it's just a demonstrative. Part of the reality of Rice Street is you wear the outfit, you lose your individuality, your identity, you're thrown in the Fulton County.
No, that is nice and dramatic, but no, we don't need to do that.
May I use a picture?
No.
Okay.
Okay, let's get Mr. Copeland. And the jury. All right, Mr. Copeland, come on, have a seat with us. Well, I guess stand up for the jury.
Kingston,
Go.
y'all are so crazy. I'm gonna turn the remixing off. I just wanted you guys to see him. Everybody had asked if he was okay. So as you see, he's okay.
Thank you. Hope y'all had a pleasant lunch. We good?
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Schardt, you can proceed with your cross.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Copeland.
Good afternoon.
Okay, Mr. Copeland, we have never met before. Isn't that?
Okay, and just want to say this, guys. Everything that he just said, it's a joke. It's all fun and games. I just wanted you guys to see his mental and see he's okay. He's a real person. So don't take anything serious and run with it. And you know, somebody said something about me being his life coach, and I think I'm already designated in that role. So that's it. All right, back to it.
That correct?
No,
Okay. We've seen each other in the hallway. Over
no,
the
we
last-
never met before.
Yeah, we never met. My name is Max Schardt, and I'm the attorney that represents Shannon Stillwell, okay?
All right.
All right. And I know you've been asked a lot of questions, and I'm going to try not to repeat questions that you've been already asked. I'm going to do my best.
All right.
All right, great. You do not want to be here today.
At all.
Okay. And the reason you don't want to be here today is not because you're scared, correct?
You know that.
Okay. It is because what you said in 2015 was lies.
You say that again?
What you said in 2015 were lies.
Right.
Okay. And specifically, when you said that Demekion Garlington told you something at that McDonald's about Mr. Stillwell, that was a lie.
Right.
You lied to get out of trouble.
Right.
You lied as part of your finesse to the police.
Right.
You've testified that if the police mentioned anyone, you were going to come up with a story about them to get yourself out of trouble.
As y'all seen.
And the police mentioned Jeffrey Williams.
Right.
They called him a big fish.
Right.
And you lied on Jeffrey Williams.
Right.
Okay. Mr. Copeland, I'm going to ask you, do you still have that listening device?
Huh?
Do you still have the listening device?
What's that?
The ear
Earbuds.
thing.
This part really kind of did make me mad. I thought they were talking about like a hearing aid, and I wasn't sure either.
Oh, they right here.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to play a clip for you, okay? Mr. Kokomo, could you play what has been marked DS230? And for the record, this is a clip from State's Exhibit 378 Yankee Echo, which is the June 10th, 2015 interview, and it's from 9:53:35 to 9:54:10.
Scarface Chanel, Cindy.
How long you been doing Shannon? Long as through as hell? Okay. You've been doing Shannon a good part of your teenage adult life, correct? Y'all.
Mr. Copeland, is it not playing on your?
It just popped up.
Okay, could you start it all over again for Mr. Copeland?
How long you been doing Shannon? Long as through as hell? Okay. You've been doing Shannon a good part of your teenage adult life, correct? Y'all basically grew up together, right? Went to school together. Y'all like brother. You, Demekion, and Shannon. That's from what I know. Yeah. So I can pretty much assume that if it's something like that, that they did, even if you weren't involved in it, you know about it. Because I'm telling you, everything kind of keeps coming back to you. You understand? Because Shannon's them out there on the streets now.
Okay. In that clip, Investigator Gaither is asking you about Shannon, correct?
This sound like it.
Okay.
I can't barely hear it. That's why I took the headphones out.
Are they not working?
No, it's just like the way the way I can hear, it's not clear enough for me. That's why I had to listen like out loud.
Okay, I understand. All right, well, we're going to do our best to work through that, okay? All right. So regardless, in that clip, I'm going to ask you about that clip, and you can, if you didn't hear it, you didn't hear it. Investigator Gaither tells you that while you're in the interview room with her, Shannon is out on the street. Isn't that correct?
I just heard it.
Okay. Investigator Gaither.
Judge Whitaker has had Mr. Copeland in her courtroom before.
Says to you, if Shannon's involved in something, you know about it, correct?
I didn't hear that. Only thing I heard was just the last part where she said he on the street.
Okay. You now realize that the police were saying some things, such as Jeffrey's on a European tour, or Shannon's on the street and you're in here with us, to try to get you to tell on other people, correct?
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
Is that how you took those statements at the time?
I don't get what you're saying.
Did you take those statements when Investigator Dennis told you that Jeffrey's on a European tour while you're sitting in the investigator's room, or Shannon's on the street while you're in the interview room? Did you take those statements as invitations to give information on other people?
Yeah, that's what they were doing the whole time. He got these big houses and cars, and that's what I think that was Dennis kept saying it all the time.
Okay. And these conversations and Investigator Gaither talking about Shannon then, that's not the only time law enforcement talked about Shannon in your interviews, is it? They would talk about Shannon a lot.
Yeah, right.
And let me ask you this. These interviews that we have, are those the only time you talk to the investigators about this case?
No.
Okay, you would have phone conversations with investigators, right?
Yes.
Phone conversations with Investigator Gaither that aren't recorded?
What you mean?
Did you record the phone conversations?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever heard a recording of the phone conversations?
No.
Okay, so as far as you know, phone conversations with Investigator Gaither, you had those, right?
Yes.
And as far as you know, they're not recorded.
We had conversation that I ain't heard.
How many conversations would you say you had with Investigator Gaither from January 1st, phone conversations from January 1st to, we'll say June 10th? Weekly, daily?
A lot.
Okay, what about Investigator Thorpe? You talked to him on the phone?
No.
Okay. What about?
But I did, but.
Not as often?
Yes.
Okay. What about when they bring you to the interview room? Okay, obviously we see videotapes of you in the interview room. Do the police talk to you outside of the interview room before you go in there?
Yes, they do it all the time.
Okay. And are those conversations about what you need to do?
Yeah, some like that.
Okay, and what officers had those conversations with you to your recollection?
Shit, everyone they have me.
Okay. So the bottom line is you said that the state were asking about Jeff.
Listen to me. Where I was going.
Okay. And you had been.
I'm fast forwarding, guys.
I'm not going to charge you because I don't know your. And they have insisted that you testify, correct?
You're just protecting yourself.
Okay. When you're riding around in tinted windows, most of the time you have a cellmate. Street. When I say people, I'm talking about the inmates.
You saying, do they have them?
Yes.
Yes. You better have one.
Okay. And is it a concern of yours that someone that doesn't like you would have a shank in Rice Street?
Yes.
Okay. You know jail, you know Rice Street to be a particularly dangerous place. On that third clip, you gave some more information about things you heard, but you never said, detectives, let me tell you, Demekion Garlington told me.
A lot of that was Schardt just basically talking about the conditions of the jail, which I believe that it's going to go to him saying it was coercion. A lot of you guys heard when he says that Adrian on that jail call basically got on her knees begging him to testify. And so I think that this is all going towards that coercion.
That Shannon, Mr. Kendricks, Doo-Wop, and Nard killed Nut. Did you?
I never said that.
Right. And the reason you never said that on January 28th, 2015 is because you hadn't made up that lie yet, had you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had, or no, you hadn't?
I haven't.
Okay, and the reason you hadn't made up that lie, let's just be clear, on January 28th, 2015, no one was trying to lock you up, right?
I just didn't have no reason to.
Right. You had no reason to finesse at that time.
Right. They lost like I was.
I want to ask you about February 20th, 2015. On that date, you met with investigator Curry, correct? And let me just, I think his name is Curry, it might be Kerr, but it was the investigator about those people shooting at you while you were holding your baby. Remember that?
Yes.
And you remember that investigator?
I remember, I didn't know no name, but yeah.
Okay. And that would have been 40 days if Demekion Garlington had in fact told you that my client and others were responsible for Donovan Thomas's death. That would have been 40 days after you received that information, if that had occurred, right?
I don't get it.
Okay. It would have been a little bit over a month. February 20th, 2015 is a little bit over a month from January 10th, 2015, correct?
Gotcha. Yes.
Okay. And you were asked in that interview about the Donovan Thomas situation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't know.
All right.
I can't.
Well, you didn't say anything about Demekion Garlington telling you that Shannon and Mr. Kendricks and Doo-Wop and Nard had killed Donovan Thomas in that interview, did you?
No.
And the reason is because you hadn't made up the lie yet, right?
Right.
February 21st.
The rights are crazy. Had made up that lie.
Detective Gaither and Detective Thorpe had you in there. And they were arresting you for that bogus probation warrant, right?
Yes.
And you knew it was bogus. You didn't think that it was actually going to stick, did you?
Right.
No community service.
They asked you about the Donovan
Revocation.
Thomas case. And this would have been 41 days after Demekion supposedly gave you that information, right?
Right.
And you never told them that Demekion Garlington told you that Shannon, Mr. Kendricks, Doo-Wop, and Nard killed Nut, did you?
Right.
We can agree that in the 4 recorded meetings prior to June 10th, 2015, you never claimed Demekion Garlington said those things about my client. Taken during a series of auto breakings in the area, correct?
Yes,
You also had a Henry County bench warrant.
yes,
I believe you had another bench warrant out of the city of Atlanta involving a 4-wheeler.
mm,
You don't remember that?
yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, that's fair. And
It's sad.
eventually, Investigator Cunningham also told you that you were facing potentially federal charges
Yes,
for the gun that was found in the apartment, correct?
yes,
Okay. Investigator Gaither told you it's real now, it's about to be real, right?
yes,
What'd you take that to mean?
exactly what she said.
She was telling you, the way you took it, it was time to get to talking, correct?
Yes,
If you wanted to get out anytime soon.
yes,
They told you that there was no way around that charge at the Dunbar Rec Center, that it was on video.
So you guys remember the charge? I think he had the firearm, and the investigators were in the room saying, "We know you had the firearm. It's on video." But I think that this line of questioning, and it's just going to show that everything that Woody did was to get out of jail.
yes,
That you were dead to rights.
yes,
She told you that she reports to the U.S. attorney and say, you need to speak on what you need to speak on, right after bringing up Jeffrey Williams and the European tour.
y'all ears work better than mine. So you heard what he said.
Okay.
I can't say.
Okay. I'm going to play another portion of the clip. I'm going to ask you to listen, but I understand if you can't hear it, you can't hear it. Continue to play.
That's what you gotta think about here. Because he gave us nothing. Nigga don't work that way. What the fuck the lights on?
The surveillance video shows a gray sedan, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. In that clip, again, Detective Thorpe asked you about whether you ever had a gray Infiniti, correct?
Right,
And you said, not that I know of.
right,
Okay. Those were your statements on January 11, 2015, hours after Donovan Thomas was shot, correct?
right.
Okay. I want to talk about the reality. The reality is that you asked
The arm grab was yesterday.
Jeffrey Williams to rent you a gray Infiniti, correct?
I'm listening.
Or I should say, you asked him to rent you a car, and it ended up being a gray Infiniti, correct?
I'm listening.
Okay. The reality is that on the night of June 9th, going into the morning of June 10th, the same day that Donovan Thomas was shot, you were driving that Infiniti on the highway, correct?
I don't know. I can't remember when I was driving it.
We just saw your testimony from earlier in this trial.
Yeah, but you being specific about the time. I don't know.
Okay. The reality is,
I don't know when I read on the expressway. That's what I'm saying.
okay. Do you agree that it was, I'm not asking for a time, do you agree that it was on the evening of January 9th? It was nighttime that you wrecked.
It was
correct?
nighttime.
You were speeding also the same day that
Yeah.
27 under the car seat, correct?
That's what they claim.
Okay. And you were a convicted felon, so you're not allowed to possess the handgun.
But I was walking.
Okay, I understand that's what you're saying. But you were charged with reckless conduct and possession of firearm by a convicted felon, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No. I was told we drive with suspended license and a firearm.
Okay. Thank you for that
Driver
correction.
with suspended license.
When you say firearm, you're talking about possession of firearm by a convicted felon.
But this is
And
the video he
There's a
claims that
little complication with that explanation. You were in fact searched after you were arrested, correct? I'm going to ask you about the shooting of Rich Homie Kwan's father's barbershop. Okay? Is that okay?
No.
Okay, well, I got to do it. You're aware that Rich Homie Kwan's father does own a barbershop in Atlanta, correct?
I guess.
Okay. 2014, someone shot up Rich Homie Kwan's father's barbershop, correct?
I guess.
Okay. And this was a big deal. Rich Homie Quan, at least at that time, was a well-known rapper.
I'm listening.
Okay. And Rich Homie Quan was trying to find answers to who shot up his father's barbershop, correct?
That's
I mean,
it.
he came to you for answers.
All right.
You knew Rich Homie Quan, right?
Sound like that.
Okay. And he came to you for answers, and he told you that he thought Trevante Turner threat shot up his father's barbershop.
Right.
And you took it upon yourself to convince Rich Homie Quan that it was not threat.
Right.
And you did that, at least partially, because you knew that Rich Homie Quan was thinking about putting money on Threat's head, correct?
I'm listening.
And when I say money on Threat's head, taking out a contract to have to have Trevante Turner, Threat, killed.
I'm listening.
25,000, right?
I'm listening.
Okay. On January 28th, 2015, you were asked by investigator Dennis about the shooting of Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop, correct?
You say when?
January 28th, 2015, during the interviews that we've been talking about.
All right.
Okay. The interviews that you've said you lied in, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Your Honor,
So, I mean, basically, we know what was going on. I'm gonna play one more thing for you guys, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
that you gave the card to Trevante, who gave it to Lil Mike and Quez, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you would agree that detectives Gaither and Dennis are telling you we've never even heard of Lil Mike and Quez, correct?
Yes.
Mr. Copeland, Lil Mike is not a real person, is he?
No.
That was the finesse. You invented a person out of thin air, correct?
Yes.
Quez is not a real person. You invented him out of thin air on the spot, correct?
Yes.
You invented those people to take the heat off of you and put it on fictional characters.
I done told y'all that's what I do.
That's your finesse, right?
I mean, to me, that spoke volumes of all of this. It's to the point where he has made fictional characters and they believed him. They believed him, and this is their star witness. So, I mean, today I think was a good day for the defense. Started off with Attorney Steele finishing up, brief words from Attorney Matthews and Attorney Weinstein, and then closing it up with Schardt. Don't know how long the redirect will be. I'm pretty sure there'll be some redirect. And I think that just to talk about I heard people on the chat earlier say that they thought the arm grabbing between Hilton and Love had something to do with Hilton possibly opening the door for testimony regarding that ex parte meeting. And I think that could be so. You know, they were able to get some questioning in, but I want you guys to remember that everything that comes out right now is in preparation for closing. You know, so a lot of this stuff may not seem relevant or may not seem as important, but I'm pretty sure that the defense is going to use everything that they throw out to tie it all together in closing. But I just want to say thank you guys for bearing with me through today. I was able to do a trial watch, had some technical difficulties, but thank you for staying on with me. Thank you for getting back on tonight. And I will see you guys probably Friday. I will see you guys on Friday. And then I'll take the weekend off and I will see you guys again on Tuesday, bright and early. So come on over to Trial Watch with me again on Tuesday. And I look forward to seeing you guys. And thank you so much for your support. Friday, since there's no court on tomorrow or Friday, definitely have time to answer questions and just do a recap of some things that have happened from the beginning to now. So that's what we'll plan for on Friday. And thank you guys. I love you guys. See you later. I'm about to go to the Tim's concert. Thank you.